The city of Tulsa is in northeast Oklahoma in the central part of the United States. There's some 400,000 people, around 720 sworn police officers, and it covers an area of about 187 square miles.
The police department had three main objectives that they came to us with, and one of those was to replace their existing laptops. The second part of the project was to incorporate broadband into the laptops, and they would have that in the field. The third aspect was they were going to be moving forward with an e-citation project, so they would have electronic citations to deliver.
We had a laptop solution prior to this, and for a while it served our needs just fine. But as we shifted in law enforcement, as our needs changed, it didn't change with us.
We've had laptops in our cars for years, and they were a custom ruggedized laptop. Part of the limitation there was that its wireless was based on our radio data system. Modems in the car, so really if you wanted to connect with our network, you had to be in the car with that laptop. As we moved forward, we knew we had to improve the wireless system. It was convenient to us also that we were beginning to replace our antiquated laptops. Just a matter of selecting which ruggedized computer we would want to use.
As we analyzed the Toughbook line, the Panasonic CFU1 appeared to be the best solution to meet the needs of all those projects. It would allow us to have a small unit that could be removed from the car. With the built-in mobile broadband, they could still be connected to the city's network and have access to all the information that they had in the past. And barcode scanning capabilities to implement electronic citations as well, all into one solution. We chose Sprint based off of several criteria that we had. We had to select a vendor that would provide us unlimited data, including video streaming, at a reasonable price with stable connectivity throughout the city. We had three vendors, and we tested all three of those, and Sprint is the one that came out on top that provided us all the specifications that the city required. After selecting Sprint, then we created a data link session with Sprint, which was a custom, secure VPN connection back to the city of Tulsa. So our communications from the car all the way back to the city are secured.
So as we're looking at the U1, there's several problems that we solve. Providing an experience in the car for the average officer so that they can still have a full-size keyboard and a full-size screen in the vehicle. But yet when they get out of the car, they can collect information, scan driver's licenses, take pictures, maybe run people for warrants, or at least collect the basic information for their reports, and then go back to the car where they get that full-size keyboard to write their narratives or do some other more detailed work, such as drawings or that sort of thing.
We put it in an area that the officers can access it so it can be easily taken in and out of the car.
The U1 rests in a cradle right behind the driver here. Once I push a lever down, I can get the entire system in my hand. So there's a stylus with it. The U1 has nice padding. It's easy to hang on to. It's ruggedized, it's weatherproof, so if I'm out in inclement weather, it goes with me.
We're the first police department to use the U1 with the PDRC in the car that I'm aware of in the country.
The PDRC stands for Permanent Display Removable Computer that allows the CFU1 to have a full-sized monitor and keyboard. The monitor is a touchscreen with adjustable brightness levels.
The great thing about the U1 is that as a ruggedized laptop, any agency can grab this. It's not more expensive, it's not more difficult to use. They can use their typical software and things that they're already doing, whether they're a 20-man department or an 800-man department.
The U1 itself, it feels like a solid, rugged device. We drop them all the time. We're police officers. We're not thinking of the delicateness of the electronics. We're trying to do a job.
We had a guy drop one off a motorcycle at 30 miles an hour. It rolled for I don't know how far, and it was still on and still running. But given its size, its form factor, and the screen size, it would be difficult to destroy this in the way we'd normally use it.
Another project that the Tulsa Police Department has is to implement an in-car camera system. The camera system that we're going with is the Panasonic Arbitrator 360, and normally that would come with a separate control module. However, in this case, we'll use the CFU1 as the control interface to the camera system.
The efficiency that the U1 provides for us as a department outweighs what the actual monetary cost is. We can do our jobs more efficiently with newer technology than with maintaining and keeping older, antiquated technology.
We have the camera project and the e-site project and the wireless project and now the laptop project. These four things are all coming together for us. And the U1 is the solution for all of that based on Sprint's broadband connection.